This is Roger Maloney for the Spotlight. Good morning and welcome. Check out this powerful testimony from actress, model, and brand ambassador Lexie Rose as she shares her personal story now.
But I must say that we got to call a thing. And in order for any change to happen, we have to accept shit and we have to change shit. And it starts with us. Our people are racist as fuck. I am saying that because I live it every day. If it's not from the cab driver, it's from the cashier in the bodega. It's everywhere. Online. Like, I experience it literally every day. I've gone to restaurants in Dykeman that I've gone to order my lunch, and they'll leave me standing there because I look black. Until I speak Spanish, they won't serve me. I've gone to clubs and lounges in Dykeman that unless I know the bouncer or I speak Spanish and start kicking game to them in the front, I'm not getting in because I look black. I've asked them, why do they think like that of black people? And they've told me, oh, because they steal from us. Cab driver tell me because they run out the cabs on us, because they beat us. So I'm always trying to figure out what the fuck is, like, why people feel the way they feel. But most of the time, people are just judging you just by the color of your skin, which is whack, because it happens to me every day. But example, in my family, the nickname of endearment is Morena. They call me Morena. They call me Negra. I don't have a problem with it because I think it's cute. But in all actuality, they're calling me black. I mean, it's only like 2-3 of us in the entire family. Everybody's yellow and light skin and all types of light skins. But at a young age, we were taught not to want to be black. At a young age, we were taught that being black was bad. For God's sakes, Haiti is like, it's in DR. Like, it's a gate dividing us, and they don't like the Haitians. Like, the Haitians that they get along with in DR are the ones that were either raised, born in DR, but they happen to be Haitians, or they're the ones that work for Dominicans. Because the truth is that you go to a Dominican household that's either middle class or upper class, and they have help, maids, and they're Haitian. I have family members that growing up, I always liked the brothers. I love the brothers. And they would tell me, you got to refine the family. You got to refine the family. To be like, huh? Right. I've come across thousands of, not thousands, being extra, but many Spanish people growing up that they'll look at me and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so refined. Tú eres tan fina. Mírate el pelo. Mírate la nariz. And I used to be like, what the fuck is this lady talking about? And I never got it until I got older. And it happened so much that I'm like, why do they keep, what's the big deal? Like, I've gone to beauty parlors that they couldn't believe that my hair was so good. Now understand that in our culture, there's good hair and there's bad hair. Good hair is soft hair, and shit. This might not even be good hair. Most of the time is the dead hair. And then the bad hair is the nappy, the thick coarse, the ones you have to perm. All that is categorized as bad hair. So all this is embedded in us since we were young. So we have to unlearn what we've learned in order for this shit to fucking work. Like, it took me, like, all my whole life, I accepted my blackness, and I was proud of my blackness, and you couldn't tell me nothing. But it definitely tainted my upbringing, because you didn't want to be black. They used to be like, are you black? No, I'm not black. Because it wasn't okay. It takes a strong-minded or just growth in certain individuals in the Latin community to learn as they grow that shit ain't right. This is why no matter how much times they made me hate my blackness, I never did, because I stuck to my shit. And I stuck to my black community a lot. Most of my friends were black. And I'm from Harlem, so everybody in my school was either Spanish, black. We had a couple of Asian. We ain't have no white. I don't think we had any white. I'm gonna go look at my childhood picture to see if I had any white. I doubt it. So it's been a constant struggle, and I say this to say that we are not gonna see any change until we change ourselves and our family members. Shout out to Teddy, because he posted something earlier, and he inspired me, because I FaceTimed my mother yesterday, and I was like, I want to see how she feels about this shit going on. Because at the end of the day, she's a Dominican woman born in DR, who I don't even know her beliefs at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I called her to see if she agreed on what was going on, or if she disagreed on what was going on, or if she saw herself otherwise. Because if she did, I was going to black the fuck out. But I needed to see where her mind was at in order to see where I was going with it. So I'm like, hey, ma, what's going on? Dímelo, I'm like, ma, ¿cómo tú te sientes de la situación que está pasando ahora mismo? Mom, how do you feel about the situation that's happening right now, is what I asked her. And she went, ay, Dios mío. She went off, right? And I'm like, yes, the reply I wanted. Because I swear to God, if my mother would have told me otherwise, even a pinch of she thought she was white or something, I was going to lose it. So after our conversation, I said, Ma, she goes, what? I said, you know what I called you for? She goes, what? I said, I called you to ask you how you felt about what was going on, to see if you agreed, because if you didn't agree, I was going to check you. And she said, oh, mija, yo, mija, me siento como tú te sientes. And she said, my daughter, I feel just like you feel. And I said, Ma, are you aware that you're black? She goes, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I said, Ma, are you aware that this is not their fight, but this is our fight? And she goes, yeah. I said, okay, thank you. So it starts with us. So understand that every day I have to curse out a cab driver. I have to curse out the teller. I have to curse out the lady in the store. I have to curse out somebody. And some people think I'm doing too much. But guess what? No, that's how change starts. Because if you don't say nothing, it's okay. And it's not fucking okay. But I have so much to say about this, but it's just, right now, it's just so much. And I have so many stories, and I have so many examples that I can go on and on and on about how we need to stop this shit. But just like Spanish people gotta stop this shit towards black and accept it, so do blacks. Because blacks, I hate saying blacks, but it's like, this Latino and black stuff that we're trying to differentiate here and explain that's why I have to say it like that. I dated the brothers my whole life, like I said. And it was always the Spanish girl. I was always the Spanish girl. Actually, I dated this one guy, and I went to a family event, and the girl was like, I think she was a cousin or something, was like, oh, he loves Spanish girls. He doesn't date his kind. But I'm supposed to accept my blackness. Like, which one is it? Like, which one is it? If it's not one thing, it's the other. Like, I don't. So it's like, accept us so we can fucking accept ourselves. Because these, example number 2. I was in a function, and I passed a crowd of African American women, and they threw a whole cup of Hennessy on my back. And I kept walking. Because they wanted me to get crazy. Because I know I get crazy. They wanted me to get crazy, but you know what? I kept walking. And all was that for what? The Spanish girl. So we gotta stop this shit. We have to stop this shit. We've got to stop. I'm not black. I've been told that I'm not black because my hair is too soft. That I'm not black because I'm Spanish. That I'm not black because a whole bunch of shit. So, and these are things coming from African Americans. So it's a constant battle. Like, it's like I'm not Spanish enough for my Spanish people, but I'm not black enough for my black people. So where the fuck do I fit in? So then it's like, if a person wasn't minded like I was, they'll be tweaking, trying to take sides and hate on one another, right? So once again, we gotta stop this shit. Check your mother, check your grandmother, check your cousin, check your friend. Check whoever you gotta check. In any race. Because I got white stories too.
This is Roger Maloney for The Spotlight, and tune in again for more shows coming soon.